I may have had one too many.
What else is new?
You may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway, after I walk this off. Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
I know. Do I know? What are we talking about? Hey, quest complete! That was a nice little quest with Gav there. What a guy. Winter Mead, displayed in Clive's chambers. A potent potable made from honey collected in the Northern Territory's short summers and fermented slowly over the next 6 moons, said to warm the belly on the North's cold winter nights. Let's go. Sammy, welcome to stream. Shadow Boy, hello. Late to stream, I'm watching the VOD, just wanted to say Berseria, please. Decisions. A Blackthorn.
Trouble with your gear, or...
Let me see about that Megasword. Yeah, the Gutter Damarong. All we need is 1 Dark Steel. We have enough Orichalcum again. Okay. It's 45 on attack and stagger, which is pretty amazing. I hope it looks awesome. Judging from the little preview right there, it looks like it'll be pretty cool. But I need 1 more Dark Steel.
That it?
Which only drops from hunts, I believe. And we only have 1 hunt available right now, so I hope it's the right hunt. If this hunt doesn't drop it, then there must be more hunts to unlock. Whole again. Clive, it occurs to me that a single word of thanks does not nearly suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me with From a Distance. The tome made me who I am today, and yet I thought that I should never set eyes upon it again, that those who took it from me had forever robbed me of a part of myself. But now I am whole again, thanks to you. I regret that I can only fill in the gaps in your knowledge and not the holes in your soul, for which reason I shall ever be in your debt. Vivian. A note of thanks. My Lord Marquess, I write to thank you for the kind consideration you have shown for those whose names are written within the pages of the Books of Martyrs. I know that it would move them deeply to know that the first shield of the Phoenix laments their passing. Though each and every member of our order stands ready to sacrifice their lives in service of the Phoenix, I do not doubt that those who are taken before their time go with regret for the long years of duty left undone. That they should live on in the memory of a proud son of House Rosfield such as yourself shall surely go some way to soothing their sorrows. May the Phoenix's flame burn ever in your heart, Cyril, bearer of the burning quill. That's another one done. And then we should have like 2 more of these to look at. 3 more of these to look at. Clay Hearth Signboard. The emblem of the Undying's headquarters in Tabor, the Undying are a secret society sworn to serve House Rosfield, and more particularly, the dominants of the Phoenix that are born into the Rosfield line. Such is their acolytes' faith in the Phoenix, they will gladly surrender their lives if it should be for the benefit of their master. The Stolas Quill. Loresman Harpocrates' best-loved writing implement whose ink has penned many a learned tome. It is said that the long quills of the Stolas become imbued with the wishes it hears over its long lifetime, the words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So should the day come that Clive puts down his sword and picks up the pen, he shall not find his one and only insurmountable enemy in writer's block. Winter Mead. A gift from Gav, the potent potable is made from honey collected in the Northern Territory's short summers and fermented slowly over the next 6 moons. Despite an obvious inability to hold his drink, Gav has insisted that he be allowed to share the bottle when the time comes to crack the seal. We only have 5 more of these to go. Surely we get one from Joshua's side quest, which is the only one left in the hideaway right now. And then I assume we get one from the Dame up here, and we get one from Lubor over here. That leaves 2 unaccounted for, though. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's go to Northreach and talk to the Dame. I assume it's the Dame. Or someone related to the Dame.
The garrison
fortress?
Pull their sentries from the markets.
Excuse me, coming through.
would speak with this duke.
I would speak with this duke, I'm sure you would.
The captain just now.
Makes a lot more sense than, you know, just staring at him.
Your town needs you.
Hey there, what's your name? Isabel? Something like that, right? Yeah, Isabel, how's it going?
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him. By all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
We talk about how stupid this lady's hat is?
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. This feels like there's gonna be another side quest following this one. But I could be wrong. This could be the end of this little side story. Only time will tell.
Needs you.
But boy, howdy, we are getting really close to having all these side quests locked up and finished. I meant to go do that hunt before doing this, because the hunt might give us the new sword. We need to go do the hunt right after this.
So you are content to abandon... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then? Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
I'm on it. Don't you worry, buddy. That's not very far at all. Get over here, Ambrosia. Let's go. I'm gonna stream Roxas. How you doing? Ba-da-bam, bam, 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 bam. Oh, it's like right here. Didn't have to go very far at all. Yeah, Ambrosia, you probably want to get out of here. Stuff's about to appear out of nowhere.
Damn it.
Yeah.
The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Don't you worry. I have the power of Odin, which means none of these suckers will live. Also Shiva. Behold, waifu powers. Never stood a chance. Poor suckers. You lose. I missed. Oh, Torgal got it. I had a feeling more of you might pop up. You know what? Come at me. Thank you. Good start. Come on, then. Who's next? Who's next? You jumping at me? I dodged way too early. I didn't know what that attack animation was going to be like. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah, you're all like, you guys are donezo. Ow. How dare you? Behold. Using the power of darkness as I just drop down endless beams of light. What do you idiots think you're doing? There's someone casting Cure? Who? You? Was it you? Did you cast Cure? Aw, my Mega Flare ran out. I expected everything to be dead before that ended, but the Cure kind of put an end to that plan. Well, that's fine. We'll just go back to relying on the power of light! Goodbye. There we go. Oh, I thought there'd be something big at the end. Easy dubs.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. You all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople. stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Blue murder? The heck does blue murder mean? What's my favorite moment in this game so far? Oh, well, cutscene.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Lay gasp.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Well, that sure was a public event.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers? unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you, both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Woo, let's go commit genocide to the thralls! Hooray! Murder! Leave no survivors! Can I go this way to get back to the exit? Yeah, it looks like I can go around this corner. Can I just jump this? I don't think so. No, I didn't think so. Clive does not have hops. Right here's the door anyway, it was right there. The Royal Meadows. Oh, they're coming from this direction. I thought they were coming from the other direction.